What's up, sports bettors? My name is Matt Modi. I'm a content producer and betting analyst for OddsJam. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about DraftKings Sportsbook. So, DraftKings is obviously one of the most popular sportsbooks in the United States. It's definitely top two between that and FanDuel. This isn't going to be a beginner's tutorial of DraftKings. I'm going to actually be talking about some of the secret things that DraftKings has to offer that not everybody might know if you haven't been using DraftKings a lot. So one thing I would recommend doing is if you're not signed up with DraftKings, definitely sign up. You'll see links for it in the description of the video. It's one of the best sportsbook. It's personally my favorite. I love DraftKings Sportsbook. I think it's great. So if you're not a member, definitely recommend signing up. Use that link in the description of the video. Take advantage of that sign up bonus and let's get into it. So I have my screen shared here for DraftKings. Before I get started, one thing I would recommend and would appreciate is if you could like the video and comment on it. Just want to make sure that this is the type of content that you guys enjoy. So let me know in the comments what you thought. Even negative feedback is fine as well. Anything that could help me make the next video better is going to be appreciated. Obviously, would also appreciate if you could subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. We got a ton of helpful content out here on the YouTube channel, so subscribing would be very beneficial whether you're a beginner or an expert sports bettor. Tons of helpful content, so go ahead, click that plus button and subscribe. So the first thing that I want to talk about with DraftKings, obviously, like I said, I'm going to skip all the beginner stuff, placing bets, how exactly it works. So if you are a beginner with DraftKings, I would recommend watching some of those beginner videos. We have a ton on the OddsJam YouTube channel. Like I said, hopefully you've subscribed. Just Google how to bet on DraftKings OddsJam. You'll see tons of helpful content out there. The first thing I wanted to talk about are crowns. Crowns is essentially like a loyalty program that DraftKings offers. The way it works is the more money you bet, the more crowns you get. Crowns are essentially just the point system that DraftKings uses to reward sports bettors that spend money on their app. The way you can get to it, it's very easy. You just click this dynasty link, and you see for me, my crown status, I'm currently bronze. I have 18,000 in crowns, or 18,000 crowns, whatever you want to call it. Now that sounds like a lot. 18,000 is a high number. It's actually, in the grand scheme of things, not that much money. I think this equates to roughly $34 or something like that. And the way you can redeem them, it's actually kind of cool. So first of all, the way you earn them, it's listed right here. Slots has their own way. For the sportsbook, it's 1 crown for every $2 wagered. For parlay, it's 1 crown for every $1 wagered. So essentially, you place $1,000 worth of bets with DraftKings, you get 500 crowns. That's how that works. If you place $500 worth of bets with parlays, you get 500 crowns. You can also get it for every dollar you spend in daily fantasy is 1 crown. And if you spend money on the marketplace, it's $2 per crown. So you spend 500 bucks on the marketplace, you get 250 crowns. Redeeming them is kind of cool. So you can just redeem it into site credit. If you want to do that, I would recommend using the OddsJam free bet converter to convert that site credit into real cash. You can also use the Dynasty store. Now, the Dynasty store is kind of interesting. It's not everything that it's just specifically related to DraftKings. There's a ton of random stuff on the Dynasty store, like golf, outdoor cooking, Apple products. It's essentially like Amazon Marketplace that you can redeem crowns at the Dynasty store, which is kind of cool. So if you're a high roller, you spend a lot of money on DraftKings, check out your crowns and you can get some pretty cool stuff. And while we're on the subject of being a high roller at DraftKings, they also offer VIP. Now, this is as an invite basis only. I myself am not a VIP. We do have some team members on the OddsJam team that are VIP at DraftKings that can swear by it. You get a lot of really cool perks if you are VIP. So this is another way that they reward people for spending a ton of money with DraftKings, is they give them a VIP status, and you'll get invited to events. You'll get random offers just as a thank you for being such a loyal member of DraftKings. And the only thing I'll note here is that if you are VIP on another book, but not DraftKings, they let you hit them up and you can provide proof, and they'll most likely grant you VIP status. But VIP, kind of like the crowns, the more money you spend, the more money you're going to get out of it. Now, another part of DraftKings that they offer is this marketplace. The marketplace is specifically regarding NFTs. So I don't know if you're an NFT person or not, if you're watching this, if you are, DraftKings drops new NFTs every so often. I'm not sure what the exact time frame is, but they can drop some pretty cool NFTs if you are into that. So I would check this out. You go to the DraftKings Marketplace. They have a Discord for it as well. And you can see exactly what they have. I mean, they have Ronald Acuna. They have Vladimir Guerrero. A bunch of different stuff. This is just the featured one. You can browse and you can see, a lot of stuff. James Harden. A lot of stuff. I just keep saying that, but yeah, I would check out, like I said, if you're into the NFTs, I would definitely make sure to check out the DraftKings Marketplace, because they have new drops every so often, and they also just have some pretty cool stuff if you're into that and if you're a sports fan. Now, DraftKings also has this little social tab. It's essentially their way to try and create some sort of social media atmosphere regarding DraftKings. It's pretty cool if you are into that. It's a way in which you can follow people, and whenever they place a bet, you can get access to it. So they create that kind of, like I said, social media environment. Like this guy here, private post, he won his bet. The Heat race to 30 points. You can make friends on it. You can join betting groups. You can connect. Anything that you want to have public out there regarding your bets, you can do on the DraftKings social tab. As you can see, I myself am not a member of this. If you want to join some sort of sports betting community, you can on the DraftKings social page. DraftKings also has these pools that you can enter, which is kind of cool. A lot of them have free entry. You just have to pick a bunch of different selections, and if you happen to be the best, then you'll win whatever the prize is. Obviously, the likelihood of you winning is very low, but it's fun to participate in and just to see. Like this one has almost 30,000 entries. This one has 3,000 entries. The prize pool is very fun if you win, and it doesn't cost you anything to enter, so you might as well. But just have your hopes just at the proper level. It's unlikely that you'll actually win, but these pools, like I said, can be a fun thing to do as just a random little entry to give yourself something to care about or things to watch for. Now, DraftKings also offers these player prop specials, which are cool. I touch on these in a little bit further detail in a video about how you can make money betting on DraftKings. The goal, which you need to do here, is these can have profitable plays. Obviously, there's a lot to choose from, right? They have Celtics-specific ones. They have hybrid specific ones, so both teams, and then they also have one for the other team. So in one game, there's going to be 3 different categories, and obviously it's overwhelming. There's a ton of options. So the ways in which you can find profitable bets and with these is you need to go to the OddsJam website and you need to remove the VIG and find out what the true odds. If there are scenarios in which DraftKings has better odds than what the true odds are, then you're getting a profitable play here. Obviously, it'd be unlikely and unrealistic to do that with every single one. So my general advice with people wanting to bet these player prop specials is to scan through it, see if there's a couple that you like, and then go from there. Don't check every single one. Just see if there's one that sticks out to you, and then look at the no big odds for that one. If you end up going through a couple and you don't have a play, that's totally fine. You can probably just skip these, but I have found some profitable plays specifically looking at the player prop specials. And the way you do that, like I said, you just go to the OddsJam website, you remove the VIG, and you find out what the true odds are. And other than that, like I said, if you're new to DraftKings, I'll definitely make sure to take advantage of the new user sign-up bonuses. So you can do that using the links in the description of the video, just to give you a little bit of a highlight. For new users, bet $5 on any NBA moneyline game, win 150. So the smart thing to do there is just find the heaviest favorite and bet their moneyline, because it doesn't matter what the odds are. It just matters if they win. For this new user deposit bonus, this one's pretty cool. Essentially, you can get a deposit bonus up to $1,000. The way it works is which you deposit money, and they will give you 20% of whatever you are depositing up to $1,000. So the way this works, deposit $5,000. That's how you can get the full $1,000. If you don't have that big of a bankroll, totally fine. You can deposit $100, get 20. You can deposit $1,000, get 200. The only thing that you should note here is that the max they can deposit match is $1,000. And those are the new user sign-up bonuses that I just want to highlight, talk about how good they are. So definitely make sure to do that. Sign up using the links in the description and take advantage of the sign-up bonuses. And that's all I got for you. So hopefully you found the video helpful. Like I said, the important things to know with the hidden secrets of DraftKings is mostly just the crowns. I think a lot of people will see that on their profile. Like I had 18,000 and not understand what that means and not understand how valuable those are. My general advice for taking advantage of the crowns is I just let them ride to get as high as I can, and then I'll load up on that either one big bet, and I'll convert it to cash using the Osham website. Or if there's a big purchase that I want to make, I'll see how many crowns I need, and then I'll do the math from there. But like I said, would appreciate if you could like the video and comment. Let me know what your feedback is, whether it's good or bad. Also would appreciate if you could subscribe to the Osham YouTube channel. And other than that, would just recommend checking out the Osham website. A lot of what I talked about on DraftKings, you can use Osham to make money doing so. So check that out. Go to oddjam.com, sign up for a free trial. And if you want, you can schedule a meeting with me and I can go over any questions you have. But as far as this video goes, that's all I got for you. So thanks for watching and have a good one.